What's going on, you guys? James here with some real news, and Space Jam fans, eat your hearts out. We have our first official look at the film. No, not a trailer, but exclusive images coming our way from Entertainment Weekly. We get our first look at LeBron James, Don Cheadle, and even Bugs Bunny himself. But guys, before we dive into it and analyze these photos a little bit, if it's your first time here at the channel, welcome to Real James, where I talk about stuff like this all the time. So if you like movies and TV, go ahead and hit the big red button below, subscribe to the channel, and tap on the bell so you don't miss out. And guys, smash that like button if you're looking forward to Space Jam: A New Legacy. And get loud in the comments and let me know what y'all think about these photos. Alrighty, so let's dive into the sequel. And as you know, it's still expected to release July 16th of this year. It's directed by Malcolm D. Lee, and it's produced by Ryan Coogler. See, my main draw here is not only just Space Jam and the nostalgia for the first film, but it's really Ryan Coogler being a producer and the director here, Malcolm D. Lee. I'm excited to see what's next for them and also how they can really make Space Jam their own for a new generation. We've been getting so many teases at this movie, but finally we do have our official look. Let's start with this awesome photo of LeBron James looking like he's about to slam down a vicious dunk. Listen, LeBron is the GOAT, alright? At least he's my GOAT. Yes, Michael Jordan, for so many people, is the greatest of all time, but LeBron is the GOAT, y'all. And I can't wait to see him in this film, and I'm not gonna lie, there's something I noticed about this photo. It makes the jerseys look a lot more tolerable, and the reason I say that is because when I first saw the jersey unveiling, I wasn't a big fan, but looking at it in action here, it kind of works for me. And the background of this venue kind of gives me some Eiffel Tower vibes in the top left corner of the screen. I'm sure that each venue, each arena is gonna have a very unique location, but let's dive into the next photo, which is of Bugs Bunny himself. Can't lie to you guys, I actually like how the animation looks here. I was a little skeptical, especially in some first looks that we had months ago, but what I will say here is it looks good. It's very modern, of course, and polished, but I do like how Bugs Bunny is starting to kind of come into his own for this sequel. And again, the background is super blurry, but guys, there seems to be a ton going on in the background. Do we see an Amazonian warrior to the right? And what the heck is that tall giant in the background over Bugs Bunny's right shoulder? Guys, I have no idea what's going on here, but all I know is that it's probably going to get a little zany. And then it's really interesting to hear director Malcolm D. Lee say that when LeBron James gets sucked into that Warner Brothers server, we start to see different properties, different famous characters come out to play in this sequel. He even says here, and I quote, "We have a lot of the Warner Brothers characters at the game, watching like they do at Rucker Park," and that would be really neat to see. So hey, maybe my prediction about the Amazonian warrior on the sideline wasn't really that far off after all. And then we finally get our first look at Don Cheadle. He's playing Al G Rhythm. The child actor has a Goon Squad, I believe, jersey on. So I don't know what's going on here, but it looks a little, villainous. It has that vibe, the lighting and everything. So I'm really curious to see what goes down with him and LeBron. And after doing some digging into the article itself, Entertainment Weekly says that Al G Rhythm is a CGI humanoid, and this father and son duo gets sucked into the Warner 3000 Entertainment serververse, which is clearly a Snyderverse peg, possibly, with the AI kidnapping Dom in the hopes of stealing some of the king's followers. Social media followers, of course. So the child we do see in the photo is LeBron James's son, in the film at least. So that's going to be a little interesting. And then when you dive into the Entertainment Weekly article itself, we do see the official cover where LeBron's in the center, and then we have the rest of the Toon Squad surrounding him. It looks really fun, guys. I'm just excited for this sequel, I can't lie to you. And maybe that's the nostalgia talking, but hey, I'm still looking forward to seeing how they can cater to a new generation of basketball fans with this sequel. And in case you're wondering, yes, they're still doing a simultaneous release for this film on July 16th, both in theaters and streaming on HBO Max. So there you have it, you guys. That's your first look at Space Jam: A New Legacy. I'm very excited for this movie, and you can bet that I'll have a review for it right here on the channel. So go ahead and get subscribed down below and tap on the bell so you'll be the first one in the comments. And speaking of comments, get loud, guys. Let me know, what did you think of this first look and all the details that came along with it? Are you excited, or are you still a little cautiously optimistic for this film? Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Any day we get to talk about Space Jam is a good day, right? You guys are great. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you at the next screening.